Hey guys, I thought that I would just do a quick video and touch base about what's been happening. As I've posted before, I've been struggling with chronic pain for the last, I would say, 2 years, pretty intensely, and definitely this last year very intensely. And I've never felt so desperate to have my health back. I just always sort of took it for granted before. And now that I don't have it 100%, I find that I'm just searching for that one thing or series of things that's going to make me feel like myself again. I feel like this process has sort of been an awakening of sorts. I think for a long time I've been just kind of asleep, like trucking along, call it complacency, if you will. And this past year has really shown me that you just really can't take anything for granted. I know that we write that on, pillows and greeting cards, but when you're living it, it becomes very real. So I've just been taking time to really do a lot of self-care. And that's not always very easy, especially I think as women, we tend to put everyone before ourselves, and especially as moms as well. I'm a mom of almost 9-year-old and a 6-year-old, so life is busy. I think that I have fallen back on that for many years, the cult of busyness. So I'm just trying to really take a step back and be more mindful and do things that make me feel good and are kind of contributing to this like path of healing. Been reading lots of books, meditating. I started running again last week, and I tried a spin class, which was really awesome. Things that I can do on my lunch break because I like to have my evenings free, just hang out with the kids and the hubs and stuff. So yeah, just this couldn't come at a better time. I mean, it's always feels like, for me anyways, living on the West Coast, things can get kind of oppressive for the 6 months of fall and winter when things are very gray and wet. So the weather started to shift here, which is really nice. So it means more time outside, and just, taking those opportunities to get outside and do things. Today I walked around Elk Lake, not for any kind of exercise goal, but just to be in nature and to breathe the fresh air. I find for me, as a person that struggles with depression and anxiety, I can go a long time with not leaving my house, of being indoors. And even if I do leave my house, I'm just going from one indoor setting to another. So whether that's at home to work or vice versa. So just being more mindful of trying to get outside and be in nature and feel that gratitude for all the things around us. I am writing a post right now on feminism and why it's relevant and why it's still needed in today's day and age. A friend and I were talking recently, and she asked me what I would say to someone, particularly a woman, that felt that it wasn't necessary. So I've been working on that, and man, I feel like I've opened Pandora's box. There's just so much to say. So working on that, working on just being okay with being uncomfortable. I mean, whenever we make changes in our lives, often it's a very uncomfortable process because we're going in an area that's unknown, or maybe we're going in an area that we need to go through, but because we're human and we like to avoid discomfort, our instincts are kind of like that fight or flight. So I'm really trying to sit in the discomfort right now, asking myself a lot of questions, trying to get to the root of things, in the ultimate end of living a more present, aware, happy life. And I think these things are really important, especially for me dealing with chronic pain. Things can get pretty pretty low in the sense that I'm very tired all the time. So it's really easy to let a lot of these things slide. But just making that conscious choice that there are things that I can do to improve my mental health and my physical health to the ability that I can in the circumstance that I'm in right now with my chronic pain. But yeah, that's kind of what's happening. I picked up a bunch of different kinds of lettuces today and some radishes and some carrots. So I'm going to do a veggie garden with my kids tomorrow. Yeah, just trying to be more present and really trying to be in the moment. I mean, again, that sounds super trite, but I feel like in this digital age, it's really hard. Like I find I'm really addicted to my phone, and a lot of life passes me by as I'm just scrolling through shit, essentially. So yeah, that's kind of what's on the go right now. Hoping to be brave and do more writing. I mean, I get really caught up in, you know, finding my voice, and then caught up in who's going to accept that voice. And really, as I just read recently, it's really none of my business who reads my blog or likes my stuff. It's just a creative outlet for me, that's really positive. And so I'm trying to focus more on that. Otherwise, I don't post because I get too wrapped up in it's got to be perfect. And it doesn't. It's just my creative outlet. So yeah, that's what's happening. Tell me what's happening with you guys. Tell me what kind of stuff you'd like to see. Okay, bye.